Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to do a quick updated mod overview on the Crosstrek, so let's dive into it. Alright boys, so we are going to get started with the front of the car. So first we have the custom hood. What I did was bought a second Crosstrek hood and a 05 to 09 Legacy GT hood. I had them both merged together by a 4-way auto here in Toronto, and then obviously paint matched dark gray metallic. The next thing are the custom retrofitted headlights. I got that done by a buddy, Justin Vetter, out of California. He does a lot of Subaru retrofitted headlights, so those are super nice. I have a highlight on my Instagram documenting the whole build of that, so if you do want to check it out, by all means. Next is just a OEM sport mesh grille. It's been paint matched originally to dark gray metallic. Then I've got some hella horns. They are in white with the Subi Mods harness and bracket. Next, I've got some JDM Impreza eye badges all around the car and on the inside, and that is from Orsini Designs. Next, I have the parent front plate relocate kit, obviously with a custom plate and a J-Spec Performance license plate frame. That's nothing too crazy. Next, I have the Diodynamics Ss3 Fog Lights. I've had these for a while. I really like them. A great output. Such a big upgrade over the factory fog lights. Next, I've painted the fog bezels black. Just gives it a bit more of a blacked out look. Next, I've got a Car Guy's Garage front license plate delete. I do not have on the car currently the front lip, side skirts, and the fender shrouds and the window vents, but these will all be putting on soon as I just got the car back from the body shop. Going forward, for wheels and tires, I've got the Super Speed RF03 RRs. They are a 18 by 9.5 plus 38 offset, wrapped in a 245 4018 Firehawk Indy 500. Love this setup, no rubbing, scrubbing. It's super aggressive. Again, obviously, because the car has just got back from the body shop, I haven't put the OEM splash guard on, but I do have it in the rear. You can see it there. Next, I have some rain guards. I've had those on the car for a long time, but thought I'd show you. Towards the top of the car, I've got a Craven Speed 2-inch stubby antenna. After that, you guys all know the exhaust setup on this car. 3-inch header back exhaust built by Matt Morgadoo at GT Customs here in Ontario, as well as a catted unequal length header from Inferno Fabrications. Next, I've got some Colin JDM Tail Lights. These STI carbon fiber rear hatch accents. What else? I've got a kind of third brake light delete. I'm not a big fan of the third brake light, honestly, so that is from a VA WRX. After that, I've got some little smoke overlays for the back corners of the bumper. What is not pictured is the OEM fog deflector on the hood. Again, I just have to put it back on the car. And I do have a Primitive Racing skid plate under the motor. That will obviously protect the manifold and what else, but yeah, that is majority everything for the outside of the car, and we're going to get on to the rest of the stuff. While I'm at it, I'm going to get on to suspension and braking. So for suspension, I have ISC N1 coilovers for the 08 to 14 WRX, but they also do make some for the Crosstrek. They are 8K front and 8K rear springs. They are street dampened. Huge shout out to ISC for sponsoring the car. I really love their products. To dial back camber and chassis bracing, I do have Whiteline adjustable lower control arms, adjustable end links, 20mm rear sway bar, and their lateral link kit, all for the 08 to 14 WRX, as well as a Megan Racing rear strut tower bar. That is for the 08 to 14 WRX as well. Okay, so going on to the front of the car for chassis bracing and suspension. I haven't touched the front sway bar at all, but I do have a Perrin rear or front strut tower brace. That is for the 15 plus WRX and STI that fits this car. For brakes, I do have Stop Tech stainless steel front and rear lines, and I'm going to be doing pads and rotors shortly with some other stuff coming, but that should be everything for chassis bracing, suspension, and brakes. Alright guys, so on the topic of bracing and braking, before I do forget, I do have a just generic eBay pitch stop mount. It's basically a Perrin one, but it's just unbranded. And then down there on the master cylinder brace, I have a Torque Solutions master cylinder brace. Again, before I forget, for the manual transmission, I do have the Cartboy Legacy shifter combo. So that's the short shifter itself, and then the front and rear bushings. And then I will get onto the interior when I do the rest of that stuff. But for the engine bay, I got a Car Guys Garage fender shrouds and alternator covers. I do have a custom 2.5 inch intake pipe to the factory airbox that has been charcoal deleted with a AEM dry flow filter. I've got my custom oil catch can set up. I do have the Crawford Performance billet power blocks on here. What else do we have in here? Not really, I just engine bay dress up. Perrin battery tie down, oil cap, painted these guys black here. Boomba oil dipstick, Perrin radiator shroud or radiator braces, sorry. And let me think what else. Again, I know I have mentioned the exhaust on this car, but you can see the unequal length manifold down there with a Jesse high flow cat, and then obviously the 3-inch header back exhaust in the back there. But that is the engine bay, and I've got some just DEI titanium heat tape up here just to keep engine bay temps down a little bit. And I do have some on the bottom front portion of the airbox, but I am going to do some more on that. Let me know if you would like to see a video on how to do and install heat wrap, but that should be everything for the motor. Alright guys, so before I do get onto the inside of the car has been pro-tuned by Xtreme Racing Tuning remotely, so it is an e-tune. It's been tuned on 94 octane. It makes 144 wheel horsepower and 140 wheel torque. Has been on dyno twice at Toge Tuning here in Toronto. So yeah, great experience with Xtreme Racing Tuning so far, and we will be doing some more work on the car, but I will have to get into that into a later video. So let's get on to the inside of the car. Alright guys, so you did see the rear strut tower brace from Megan Racing, so I don't have to go into the back of the car really anymore, but I do have carbon fiber door cards, or door accent trim on all four driver and passenger front and rear doors, as well as a vast amount of stuff on the inside. So I've got my ultra gauge that you guys all know about, carbon fiber here. This is from the 15 Plus WRX and STI. More carbon fiber here. This is from the 15 Plus WRX and STI. Carbon stuff. Carbon climate control surrounds. Carbon on the vents. Carbon on the ignition cover. Yeah, that is it for carbon, and then obviously on the wheel. So for the steering wheel, this is a 2018 WRX steering wheel. This is the 50th anniversary, so it is this nice white stitching. For the 2016 and 2017 Crosstrek, you do have to get a airbag match for this wheel. You cannot retain your stock airbag. So this is out of a 2018 STI as well, as I had bought the two separately. But yeah, a super nice mod for the car. Going around, I have the, let me see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. There we go. I've got the 50th anniversary 2018 WRX shifter bezel as well, so this is the white stitch. I've got a, it's hard to see, WC Latherworks STI appearance adapter, and then the Car Guys Garage Onyx shift knob. This is 500 grams, so it's super nice and weighted. Feels wicked. I've got my import Bible melody box on here. That's a nice little touch. Happy Endings Surikawa. What else do I have? Leather stitched armrest to match my touring interior. WeatherTech front and rear mats. These are from a 15 Plus STI. Midtown Co. fire extinguisher bracket with a fire extinguisher. Obviously, I put a good chunk of money in this car, so protecting it and making sure that if anything happens, I can put a fire out. So let me see if I can find anything else for the interior for you guys. Last little thing I can think of is this Karma Speed little badge, or a pin rather. He's just another YouTuber I watch, Cameron Alford. Really like his brand, Karma Speed. Building confidence in the garage, which he's all about, I'm all about. Obviously this is a channel run by me, do it all, majority myself, so I kind of live by that motto. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the content so far, how the car is looking, and I do have a lot more to go on and come for the summer with this thing, so please stay tuned. If you have not followed my Instagram by now, it is at rumble.hatch. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and also hit the bell notification so you know when I post. But besides that, I hope you guys stay safe and well, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, boys.